Okay, they give us a function, f. They ask us to find the derivative. So we've got to start out with the product rule. So so f prime is going to equal the second of the two multiplying functions multiplied by the derivative of the first. The derivative of the first is simply 1, and plus the first of the two multiplying functions multiplied by the derivative of the second, like that. You'll for sure be tested on the product rule, so any questions there? Awesome. My answer does not appear, but what I noticed right away is this very important concept, the difference between factors and terms. My answer consists of two large terms right here. Two large things that are adding. All of their answers are factors. It means I need to convert my terms into factors, so I have to factor something out. So better to think with me than watch. So hands up, what should I factor out? Let's go, Maddie.
X squared plus 2. Squared.
Perfect. How many knew it? Points. 3 for Maddie. So when I factor this from this, I'm left with one of these factors. This factor matches this factor, so I'm left with this. Questions about anything? Cool. So now I do have two large factors, which matches what I see here. These are all factors, all factored. So it looks like all I have to do now is clean up the insides here. So f prime is going to equal. Good notation is not a requirement on the multiple choice test, but I believe strongly it will prevent errors. So I still try to use good notation. I just don't stress about it because I know no one's going to be looking at it but me. So this is 6x. When that distributes, there's nothing operating on these parentheses, so I don't need those parentheses. 6x distributes, I'll get 6x squared, subtract 6x, putting everything together here, you end up with this answer. Question, please.
Why don't we do the parentheses on the x squared plus 2?
So in my opinion, it's a bit of an unfortunate thing that through elementary school we are taught that parentheses mean do this first. I don't hardly think of them that way anymore at all. I think of them as an indication that something needs to happen to what's inside the parentheses. Like I have to treat what's inside as a group. Well, there's no value here, like there's nothing here that's operating on the x squared plus 2. There's nothing here that's operating on the x squared plus 2. There's nothing here. So nothing is operating on the x squared plus 2. So the parentheses are serving no purpose. As a comparison here, those parentheses are essential because the 3 and the 2x have to multiply by both the x and the 1. So I have to have the parentheses to indicate that the 6x must multiply by both, which is what I did here. So that's the difference between where parentheses are not serving any purpose versus parentheses are serving an essential purpose. That makes sense? 2 points. Anybody else? Sweet. End the video.